Chief here, and I have another thought. Today, I was thinking about politics, and this week is Super Tuesday, or whatever the fuck they want to call it, where there's some midterm, or it's not. I guess it's not midterm, but I guess it's the middle of the midterm, so I guess you could call them midterm elections for certain races around the country, and I'm just wondering, where are all the political savants? All the sages, all those people who just have to tell you their politics, and oh, I have the right politician for you and the right political party for you to vote for. Oh, if you don't vote for this political party, you're X. Oh, you're a racist. Oh, you're a scumbag. Oh, you don't love democracy. When these political savants hate actual democracy, they're only looking for some sort of consolation or absolution to so they can get back to enjoying all the hedonistic wants that that are only growing the coffers of the politicians who only work at the behest of the corporations and the bankers. The corporations, the ones who are controlling us all, especially through our materialism. So these political savants are nowhere to be found when in local politics or in these elections, these off-year politics. But every 4 years they come around pretending that they're knowledgeable, that they're the ones who should be listened to and followed because they figured it out. Because they know that this politician is going to do right by the nation and by all of our interests, depending on what side of the political aisle you are on. I'm just always wondering, where are these savants now? And then when nothing's happening, when these politicians don't change a goddamn thing, nothing at all, they don't fulfill any of their fucking promises, and then every 4 years, when everything's going to shit, they just disappear. And I'm on the West Coast. I'm in Los Angeles. And I cannot say this enough. The entire West Coast is becoming a fucking wasteland. It's doomed. It's finished. And all these fucking blue politicians have to do is fucking give them some, give all these fucking scumbags, these fucking hipsters. I'd hate hipsters. I do not like them at all. They're the fakest fucks on the planet, who only use politics to speak at their fucking shitty-ass coffee houses when they're only repeating mainstream media talking points. And somehow, over their fucking shitty-ass cup of coffee in Danish and drinking their fucking craft beers and all this bullshit, now they're this educated person who everybody on the fucking planet should bow down to because they know what's right for everybody. When the cities that they're living in, outside of their fucking little enclave, are fucking deteriorating. They're falling apart. And the politicians may do right by your neighborhood, but they ain't doing right by no other neighborhood in this fucking society. So you, just like the politicians, are only voting for your personal interests or the interests of the people in your community. Not for the politicians who are supposed to be looking over all the communities. And I only say that all the communities because you can do local, like your fucking local congressman or alderman or whoever the fuck runs your district. You may vote for him and he may look out for your interests. But then when you're talking about governors, and we're talking about mayors, and we're talking about judges, when you're talking about sheriffs, when you're talking about state senators and legislators, where the fuck are these fucking political savants, these sages of politics who know everything about politicians? They're nowhere to be found. And then look at LA, because I know what they want. They want to be just like these elitist politicians and all these elitist businessmen who they buy all their fucking bullshit from. And they want to live in these new shitty-ass, ugly eyesore skyscrapers being built all up and down the West Coast, which are soon to be stratified by class. It's going to actually be a model for society because, you know, the white supremacists, they always make things simple. They do simple associations to create shit. So in these buildings, they're going to stratify them by social class. So when these fucking Democratic politicians say, well, we have low-income housing in these buildings, they're going to make sure they're at the bottom in the boxes with no windows. And then as it gets higher and higher, then you're going to start seeing that the apartments get bigger and bigger all the way up to the loft, where the supreme fucking hipster, one of these what do they call them? Them shitty Democrats, the bourgeoisie Democrats. I forgot what they call them. The shitty Democrats, the ones who have a hell of money, but for some reason and are educated and think that we should listen to them because they wrote some shitty ass critical theorist thesis about some bullshit and connected some bullshit that was pure bullshit that should not have been connected, and actually is some false equivalency and a false association. I'm just wondering where the political savants are. Where are these people who care so much about the community and the country and so much about identity politics and about the health of the community? They care so much about it, but then if you just walk around this motherfucker, walk around any major city on the West Coast, these my goodness gracious. And I don't know why I'm complaining because I don't vote, but this is the reason why I don't vote. Because who are we voting for? We're voting for pure scumbags, and then you get a whole bunch of other scumbags saying that you're a shitty person if you don't vote for these fucking scumbags. It's like, eat a fucking fat dick, man. Oh my God, I'm tired of these fuckers, man. And then they're all over the place talking about if you vote, or if you think this, or you're lying yourself with a certain ideology, you're the wrong one. When all you want to do, though, is talk about some shitty ass show on Netflix or Hulu or Amazon Prime or whatever the fuck. Or if you want to go to the movies and talk about how awful Hollywood is, especially since China bought it up. Or you just want to talk about the new iPhone with 1,000 shitty cameras so they can spy on your punk ass. Or you want to talk about, and then these are also the same politicians and elitists. Oh man, that's going to be a different video. But fuck these people, man. They don't give two fucks about politics. They don't give two fucks about the cities they live in or the people in them. It's all rhetoric that they're getting from the mainstream media and the politicians who they only vote for every 4 years. These people are absolutely scum. You're not a savant. You're a political scumbag. Again, just like the politicians you want us to vote for. Anyway, that's my thought of the day. Chief again. And I would like to thank you for listening to my inane pontificating. Please like and subscribe to Bad Thoughts Publishing Company on YouTube. Thank you so much.